Day 3, Sunday, October 31st, 11 a.m. Bedroom 04, Ward's room.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't... Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just... be careful.
Thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Basement door is open. Hi.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Hedonistic ball. I can't say I was accepting party of that sort. Did it take you off the guard? I cannot say I'm so good. Surprised just how soon civilized high society elements can get. At least you know now. Brace yourself, soul you at another. Magic. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? None. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you magic rituals cost and it's all real. It's hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it's not commonplace. Easier for someone to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplained things.
Was it worth it? You have Ericsson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in the hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic? Her humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me. What it is done.
Notebook. Do you always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toisanta? More often than not. There's a lot of records, best and change into something precise like memory. You are Krenan. I have seen you making notes in your own journal, oi? Bridge game. No. No, yes, he was here. You didn't happen to attend the bridge game on Tuesday evening. I did not. I'm not really one for socializing. Did you find anything more interesting to pass your time? You're probing. I have something you want. No, information, perhaps. I suppose we are friends now, and you have done my favor. So this boring one. I said, I went out. I found pleasant nook in northeast corridor and read. You don't need trust me, monsieur. Though it's the truth. The cook, Mademoiselle Murphy, I asked her bring me sandwich that evening. She can attest my whereabouts. Okay. Oh, nothing else with you.
Take care, monsieur.
Okay. And the fight, by the way, I don't think. Well, Mr. O'Mara is possibly because he has a history with Diane. Had history with Miss Diane. Publicly rejected his marriage proposal. It's possible that the fight was about the rejected marriage proposal. Grounds open. Delivery starts. Protestant service at church. Graveyard. Wallet garden. Oh, I need to find this Joyce. Maybe I drop the music one level more. Go talk with manager. Hello.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Catacombs. Can you tell me much about the catacombs under the Manor? Loosely, I've only read of them. Despite my efforts to find way in, they always seemed like my drum or quest in. I read Norman Blake used dynamite to try open them in 1834. He died in blast. I assume he took entrance out with him, perhaps entire structure. Okay. Miss Hammond told me about these melodies he heard. I will say that you're free to use the piano in drawing room, but it was moved last week out of tune as it was. The finest piano is storage, but Marquez refuses to move it to upstairs. I can't say I was expecting hotel to host such party such as that one. I understand it's not uncommon for such cereals. Marquez was clear that this had to be part of the London event. At all cost. My name is amount of money is being paid quite handsomely for this event, am I right? There are more people claiming to be accomplished mediums than you might think. But Mr. Blake absolutely insisted the Grand Séance be managed by best of the best. It does so happen that best of the best requires paying for their skill.
I need not.
Certainly.
Okay. What's in the safe? But I think I need get inside his quarters. Okay, need to find that. So that. Yes. Let's see. Can I talk anything about that? Shadowy figure. Well, have you ever had reports of, well, ghosts or of Kiants on the lands? Reports, no, all things called Kiants have entered in Section's library. Okay.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
That was not helpful. But yes, I need visit the library. There was something info. Oh, check the ballroom. If I can find the... I think it was... Patio. Walled garden. Aha, here. This was the door. Ooh. Wow. You can get lost so easily here. I think this looks like... It's locked, but it looks like it was recently used. I wonder who might have the key. Find the key. Oh, this door I remember. Unlock, of course, locked. From the... yesterday. And yes, this goes to the... garden. Winter. Okay, but can't get back in through that way.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home as it goes?
What? They know?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you.
Oh, he was stable master in her home.
I would be hurt if you did, love. But, how are you these days with the under Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Mm-hmm. Find the key. Hi.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Relationship. You knew Miss MacLeod before this event? I'm Mr. Ward, I did. From previous posting I worked her family. Known her since she was born. It's like doctor to me. I always done my best to look after her when others called. Catacombs. There are tunnels beneath the house, catacombs really, filled with skeletons. There can't be. I know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I won't have missed it. How could I miss that? Okay, let's ask about this. What do you know about Wilhelmina Blake? I heard the story, but second hand of she went one day in middle of the night and never told soul where she was going. They say no one ever saw her again. Who knows where she went or what happened to her. There's still a collection of belongings down in basement. I reckon no one knew what to do with them. Oh, that is new info. Second sight. Miss MacLeod claims to have an ability to see called second sight. Will you know anything about that? Ah, the gift of foresight. It's passed down through the families back home. Not every generation gets it, mind. If that girl tells you something about happened, Mr. Ward, you'll be heat there. There will be a lot of depending on it. Has member of staff been placing Saint Brigid's crosses about Manor? Aye, that's Mrs. Joyce. Helps keep her nervous calm in all this chaos, I think. I can't ask about everything because we are on time. And every question makes the clock go forward. Okay, let's ask about that. Was there a staff meeting on Tuesday evening? Well, Mr. Warlow had sit-down planned with myself and housekeeper. I got over to knock on the stall door that needed fixing. Afterwards, Mrs. Joyce was complaining about something or other that he said. Isn't anything note, mind you? She just likes to complain now and then. Okay.
I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Can anyone confirm? Yep. I need to talk with other staff members. Yep, about that too. Then only culprit seems like it's you.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Let's hear about this. In Tarot, what will spread the Hanged Man, 10 Pentacles and Death cards mean to you? Well, now, let me see. Hanged Man represents spiritual development and patience, I believe. That doesn't mean death, not really in abstract sense, yes. Like how part you dies as you change and grow, but that's all. It's not God be scared of. Or maybe it is, but not in the way that most people will assume. Then Pentacles is about family and sharing, and then security and peace one gets from that. As for their meaning together, I must admit I don't really know. I work the cards as I focus my own gifts, so honestly I'm going to give clear reading here. Not while my sight is dulled. Perhaps you should speak with one more accomplished readers. So the Queen family have curse on them. What's she supposed to do? Well, I didn't ask, but I think there must have been Queen like quarantine in your circles at least once before, because it's not unknown quantity. From what I heard, it's supposed to drive them early graves. The means I don't know, but I heard of illness, accident, murder. I know that Miss Queen has overcome some odds to be here in the first place. Poor darling. Nah, I think that is not important now. Look. Gate is open now, so I can access graveyard and church. I think there's service in church at the moment. Okay, let's look around the graveyard. Little Mausoleum door. It's locked. Here lies Mansiones Mary Elizabeth Blake, Nibravna, beloved Doctor 5 and pillar of the community. May God Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Oh. Ghost. It's a ghost. Let's see who's inside. No. Okay, what this guy's talking about?
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so. You again?
Me again, yes. Wait.
Do you have much understanding of what your angel wants of you?
Not yet. Something physical, I know that. Whatever it wants of me, I need to be healed. I can feel my body recovering at an accelerated rate since pledging myself to it. I assume its intentions will become clear to me soon enough. But first, the Séance, then a visit to my mother. I have put her to worry for all too long. I need to assure her that what comes next is a divine quest, and so, safe. It's silly, but that will put her at ease. The only challenge will be getting her to believe me. It is, admittedly, something of a change of character.
Mm-hmm. I saw shadowy figures stalking the grounds twice at the height of man. Won't that description mean anything to you? Doesn't mean much to me. Ancient beings are creatures like radiant pure. I suppose the natural conclusion will be you have something less heavenly on your hands. I can't say I was accepting anything like that, Paul. New to it, are you? I think people I'd rather attend to it, but it wasn't bad. I'm also with the treats provided. They were quite affecting. Okay.
Mr. O'Mara.
Nothing helpful.
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me?
Yes. History of vase. What can you tell me about this vase you're looking for? The vase of Nectanebo, it was found in tomb excavation among canopic jars, where one all except jar containing the Endobed's heart. This jar vase, it was commonly called containing not except the heart but wounded ass. Its hieroglyphic marking offered little indication of why this might be. It represents fascinating deviation from standard burial rites, but the room was found during expedition attended by the Western country. From earlier plagues, and the vase was taken as spoils, which makes my job much harder. Another gift from your glorious English occupiers, but then you will know all about that, yes. What brought you to the catacombs? Curiosity same as you, but I have not had much luck. What terrible place. What things took place down there? What might be down there still? No, nothing helpful.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide you.
Then here I saw this guy.
Hello again, my friend.
You said Miss Mantovani offered your reading. Indeed, she did. For astonishing showmanship, I am astounded she hasn't grown more of an ego. The ball. What did you make the last night's ball? Why it wasn't dissimilar Mardi Gras back home, less soulful, but when you are as homesick as I find myself to be, it was welcome distraction. Did you spot quartet? Apparently 4 pieces were killed here over 100 years ago by Marquess of the time, so nobody else will hear how finely they played. They used to play some instruments and let lost souls find them with a macabre, but also fascinating. Oh fuck, I forgot sitten library. No.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Wait.
Hello again.
What? I have not analyzed. What the hell? I'm serious. What the hell?
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Have I done that? Yes. What? Quick save. Okay. What? Yes. Okay. So that was waste of time. I was thinking, I don't know why game have already done that. But there is this choice might be actually in church. Who are you?
Before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand séance you're all here to attend this evening.
Sure.
A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
Evidence Jonathan Blake, Fall from Grace.
I should follow him.
Let's check this first. End of the line, Fall from Grace. So, no, she's somewhere else. Analyze. Broad stature, an open straight stance, as is so common with Gentry. Pocket watch, though he might hide it, he is keeping close every time. Haunted expression, there's trouble look in his eyes. Tired soldier, he looks exhausted and like he has been exhausted for a very long time. Hello.
Ah, a new guessed. You would be Mr. Ward then. I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the séance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marcus. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand séance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Timetable. Anything is planned for today? At the silent diner and Séance not enough for you, Mr. Vassel. I accept. They will keep me busy much today. I will make time for Mr. Sense's talk, however, it's always interesting to hear the outsider's perspective on one's home. End of the line. Are there many plagues left? No, the manor was full once. The family largeboats use Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know of them. The number dwindle each generation, tragedy and marriage into other families. West of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been pet-hoarded, she rarely keeps in touch and is even less likely to return. Let's ask about the Dean. Have you spoken much with Miss Dean? She left before we had chance to introduce her. A shame, I got her. She's quite a woman and capable practitioner of the art. Vincent Varley. Has Mr. Varley been with you long? Since the beginning. He is fine man, loyal man. I know this event does not sit well with him and other stuff, but they understand the important to me, and so they work their damnedest to make it work. That's the attitude one needs in servant. About you. Tell me about yourself. I'm need Marquess Dawn for the start, but first open the building to outsiders. What is there to say? I'm dedicated father, devoted husband, man of God, and host for this séance. I've not yet had pleasure of meeting your son, nor will you. Will respect, sir, I do not think this event is suitable for him. Too many strange ideas for his young mind. It is bad enough that I have strayed down this path. If my wildest dreams come true, I see my wife, then I will fit to deal with whatever that does to me. But he's just a boy. I've heard what seeing her like that might do to him, or not seeing her that will be hard on him. I will do anything to protect that boy, and so I have ordered him to stay in residence until the whole ordeal is over. Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything to you? Get out of mine. I'm not mistaken, I don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived in the world. But yes, I do recall that she's disappeared. We have portrait of her in lobby, I believe, and no doubt something on her in library if you are interested. Fuck, it's already that late. Séance contract, no. Let's ask about that. Or actually, strange device. No, Mary Blake. I heard your late wife, my condolences. My thanks, Mr. Ward. You know, it was controversial marriage. Her family were not high enough status for my title. My aunt Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad. If Mary had not come to stay here, we will never have met, and so great will turns. Have you ever felt love, Mr. Ward? Seeing look at me is how I will describe it. She was in my everything. I am sorry, Mr. Ward. You will have excuse me for a moment. Thank you. Now, where we were. Pretty game. Very pretty game on Tuesday. Yes, I have been trying to spend time with all the event participants. It was suitable way meet me many at once. Do you know who attended? Honestly, no, I will not name them, sorry.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Catholic Mass drawing room. Fuck. I actually wasted time asking about that because I already know. Fuck. And people in church are already left. Oh, hi. Hi, actually you. You're not talking much.
How are you?
Jeweler. You mean you're a jeweler? I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result I found work cleaning shop. At first I was well-spoken lad and I say I know my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London. Did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well, no small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in same way it didn't before that. I still do not. I know, go well, okay. Stained hands. Your hands, sir, they are stained. Ah, so they are. My apologies, I must admit I took some work with me. Was working on some piece of me in my room before I stepped out. I should have done better job cleaning up after myself. Suspicious. You meant losing your wife. My condolences, sirs. I did, yes, Lillian, earlier this year. She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little ease her suffering. I'll confess, I'm lost without her. It's foolish as it sounds is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. Little I had left I spent to come here on the hope that claims about this Séance are true. If I could see her, then I gladly give it all down to the very shirt on my back. Dusty clothes. You have some dust on your suit, sir. Ah, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not fastidious as he should be, eh? What do you think about the masked ball? I never been anything like it. When you get my age, you think you've seen everything. Evidently, I was wrong. I saw a great many things. I had a conversation with all manner near-human things. It's all being terrifying, but it was also exhilarating. I'm left entirely drained by today, though. Okay. Do you know anything about Faye? Perhaps we best not talk about them, for sake of superficial course, I mean. I don't want to upset anyone. Strange. Any strange occurrences? Have you noticed anything strange happening around the Manor? It's probably nothing you know, but sometimes I do think that there are more crows around here than there should be. Maybe this is what Irish countryside is like, but it feels as they're watching me, all of them. As mundane as it likely is, it's very unsettling. I heard talk this Manor is haunted. Have you seen anything of the type? Well, I would like to call it haunting until I am absolutely certain, but sometimes I have people talking before I walk into my room. There's no one there, of course, and it seems to be same conversations each time. I can make out any of the probably installed pipes. Maybe I should go listen to the door his room.
Good, and to you.
He's Protestant. Well, that doesn't help much. Is anybody in Jules yet? No, that guy is here. Altar crucifix. Bible. Written in English, it's open 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix your eyes, not what I see, but what I unseen is. Since what is seen is temporal, but what is unseen is eternal. This altar cross looks as made of gold. It might well be, I suppose.